one of the key proponents, and indeed he is on the board, the Managing Director and CEO of the National Skill Development Corporation, Mr. Dilip Chenoy. Today he's going to talk about the national policy on skill development, the key aspects, the role of public-private partnership. So let me invite him onto the stage.
Honorable Minister, distinguished dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. How many of you are aware of the National Skills Policy? Just raise your hands. So that's less than 10% of people in the room. So I'll just spend a little more time on the National Skills Policy, and the whole focus is on role of public-private partnership. The skill policy talks about coordination between different ministries, the center, states, public and private providers. What is very interesting, the skill policy has recognized the key role of public and private providers. It is also decided that there will be no discrimination between private or public delivery. The choice, competition and accountability would be there. It is also talking about sharing of infrastructure. You need not always create new infrastructure. You can look at public institutions like high school, the ITIs which we talked about, or other public buildings which could be used after work or after class hours for skill development by the private sector without disturbing the normal working. I think as part of the National Skills Policy, the NSDC was set up to provide link financing to outcomes and focus the funding on candidates. Very interestingly, the skill policy also talks about ratings of public and private institutions in the public domain pounds, and the target is to skill 150 million by 2022. We also create the sector skills councils and quality assurance information systems and train the trainer. We fund any organization. We fund up to 75% of the project. It's debt at subsidized rates and moratorium. We also invest in equity. There's limited grant funding only in very select cases. It is an ideal way for the governments to come together and actually look at scaling this up. So what have we done? We funded 10 projects, approved 18 projects. The total investment over 4-year period will be about 400 crores. They will train about 150,000 people in the first year, but over a 10-year period, they will skill 22.82 million. And the training capacity that they'll create is about 4.8 million. That is more than what existed in the country till 2 years ago. So it is important that while the government is doing what it is doing, it is important for the private sector to actually step in and build partnerships to take this forward. NSDC would be very happy to work with you, would be very happy to extend our partnership with the government of Gujarat and take you around this journey in skilling or making Gujarat the skills capital of India. Thank you very much for this opportunity.